I'm a little hot. A little too bright there. Let me bring down the lights just a tad. Just a tiddlywink. Don't laugh when I say tiddlywink. I don't know what a tiddlywink is, but I know it's a little bit. I know it's a little bit. We need a key light air over here. We're going to bring down that key light air. We're going to bring down that key light air, baby. Key light air. Ooh, forgot me one of these. Not too bad. Camera's good, though. I'm looking crispy. Those aren't white hairs. Those are just really nice blonde ones. I'm not old. I'm just sexy old. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. You're awesome. You know you're awesome. You're here on a Sunday night ready for Bitcoin. And something big's going to happen. You know what it is. You know what it is. Let's break it down. Let's take a look at Bitcoin today and see what is happening. Danny, where's the ticker? Dang it, Danny. The next time you leave me without a ticker, I'm telling you what, you fire. Nah. Shout out to you. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate that. You want more Funyuns, man? This kid works for Funyuns. As long as I give him a Funyun, he says I'll be happy. I'll make sure they're there. I'm like, all right, Danny. Just get me the dang Funyuns and keep your mouth shut back there. No, the jar. Where's my jar? My jar's been playing games with me. I got a jar. The jar goes in and out. Show me the jar. We'll see if the jar wants to appear today. Get a new computer. This one is literally on the way out. No lie. We may not make it. No, I'm just... Shout out to everybody here. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. You people are amazing. We love each and every one of you. Every one of the lifers who jump on into the live, thank you so much. So look, Bitcoin maximalist Michael Saylor sued for tax fraud in DC. I've gone over this before. I think it is a bunch of hoogwash. But, you know, he's being sued for tax fraud. Saylor purportedly misrepresenting his place of main domicile and MicroStrategy for knowingly acting as an accomplice. Saylor did not avoid paying taxes, though. They were paid to the state of Florida, where he registered to vote. He has a driver's license and owns property. However, it's believed his place of work and main residence was in the District of Columbia. Ramifications of this case will have next to zero effect on crypto, in my humble opinion, but MicroStrategy's have gone down a little witty bit. You know, Binance gets its first hardware wallet portfolio through SafePal partnership. This is a big deal for me. Binance Connect, the payment infrastructure of the world's largest crypto exchange, has announced a new partnership with SafePal, a crypto wallet service provider. Through the partnership, SafePal has become the first hardware wallet portfolio of the exchange. SafePal provides hardware wallets, software wallets, and extension wallet product lines. I have a SafePal wallet. I haven't set it up yet. I've had it for like a year sitting in a backpack, but I'll get to it maybe after this live stream. Maybe I just might think about doing that today. I'll get to my SafePal wallet today. I think I'm going to get to that. You know, shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here and sharing your most precious asset, which is your time. I appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Okay. And you know what we're here to do? We're here to go over bitty. And so look, Bitcoin jumped up, almost got that candle close above 20K. But I guess at least we breached. We got a double bottom here. You can see this beautiful double bottom in the 15-minute. And double bottoms, what do? They break to the upside. And a double bottom broke to the upside here for Bitcoin. Sorry, dang you. And we got above the resistance. So beautiful move for BTC. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Your extensive TA was too much for your processor to handle. Congrats for the new one, bro. Thank you so much. And yo, the one I got is insane. It's absolutely insane. Maybe I'll get a chance to show it to you. I want you guys to rate it. I want you guys to rip it apart. If you're a computer nerd, if you're a computer connoisseur, if all you do is rip apart and build computers, I want you to rip apart my build and say, you know what? You could have done better. You could have done better, Lifer. That wasn't enough. So look, if you were at my live stream this morning and you watched my update, we were here. This morning, we were right about here when you watched that update. And this is what I basically believed we were going to the downside. I said, it's likely we head towards the downside. And what did happen here? It looks like we headed a little bit, but then we got a bounce. But we're going to break down the day. I just want to talk. I love it because people who here watched the beginning update this morning, I love my 5900X 12 cores, 24 threads is amazing. Dude, I got the 59 like 68 or 59. I got the 16 core. I just had to go one up. You know what I'm saying? So I went for the 16 core, baby. Kept that thing boosted. Little bitty Bitcoin. Little bitty Bitcoin. But what did I do? No, I bought a bag for my laptop, number one. I bought a bag because 17-inch laptops, man. I had to get a bag for it. And inside the bag should be, I thought, the inventory of the new computer with the receipt and all that. That's where yeah, it's funny, huh? No. Yeah. Yikes. You're like, should put that where you want to find it again. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I just want to see. I'll have to get to that at another time. It's a good build, though. It's a good build. I'll find another. I can find the build, basically. So, all right, let's get back into Bitcoin. So here, I'm going to press this play here. So, look, if you watched the live stream earlier today, we talked about Bitcoin likely to come down to this area here at 19,648,650 area. Let's take a look. And boom, we came right to there. We would wick right to that area. That short would play out perfectly for a little bit of a double bottom here. See? Double bottom. Double bottom. Then look at this. Let me show you. I don't want to scare you, but I just want to aware you, if that makes sense. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder here. You see this? Shoulder, head, and a shoulder. That should break you to the upside with a measured move. Measured move should take you to about 20,100 if you can get there. Let's see what happened. We bounced. We would double bottom. We would almost make it, but we would get submerged, right? And so now we can bring up my green bar of resistance to 20,000, you know? And then you want to go to the 4-hour candle. You want to see, did we get a candle to close in the 4-hour time frame? This one closed at 20,000. So we did close above 19,800. As I said before, we must get a candle to close above 20,900 to remain bullish. However, look, the 4-hour did a lot of damage, not a lot of pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, not a lot of big movement there for the 4-hour, you know? I'm going to go to a different time frame here. Or you know what we can even do? This is KuCoin. I'll start fresh here. We'll start fresh and we'll build what I believe is happening right now. All right. Ooh, there it is. So here's my build here. Dude, it was a hefty computer. We'll go over it at the end. If anyone wants to go over the build at the end, we'll do that at the end after I go over all what you want. So it's not about me, it's about you. We'll talk about my computer later. Let's go over the technical analysis now. Let's you know. And I understand if someone's like, "Hey man, I came here for the charts. I didn't come here to find out what machine you're doing." I don't care, you know, and I get it. Some people don't care about computers. I do. I love computers. I think they're fun. But it is what it is. I've been using computers for years. They've been a huge part of my life. I'm a nerd. I got into Bitcoin early. What can I say? You know what I'm saying? The internet was my friend when nobody else would be my friend. Shout out to everybody here on the live. So look, we got a few patterns at play here, right? We got a few things brewing, in my humble opinion. Already making it crazy though, hold on. First thing I do is I make my big time support and resistance lines. So right here, all right? Actually too, let's do it. Everybody, every single Sunday night, we get ready for the week ahead. And you know what we do. We take a look at Bitcoin. And we look at Bitcoin and the weekly candle close. I do that. I think it does something. I think it does something. I think it does something for me physically and mentally to do that every week. It gets a lot of stress. Shout out to everybody here at Bitcoin of the weekly candle close. Let's take a look at the open. 19,557. The high was 20,577. Look at that. That's weird, right? 19,557. The open was 19,557. The high was 20,577. The low was 19,540. So we kind of, we opened and the low was right where we opened, and we would close at $20,003.0, up $445.90, up 2.28% on the weekly candle. First weekly candle in 2 nasty, nasty weeks to the downside. Is there a chance we are double bottoming to the upside? That is the question everybody wants to know. We are still below the simple on the weekly here. We are below the simple moving average on the weekly. However, I keep talking about how we're above it on the total market cap, which is so interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? I smashed the like if you just bought some lithium shares until Bitcoin go up, my peeps. Smash that like. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Cryptolifer weekly candle close every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. We have a different type of vibe here. We have a lot to go over. We have a lot to look at. We got to look at the S&P futures. We got to look at the Dow. We got to look at the world markets. We have to see what Monday will bring. Only about, 10, 12 hours from now to see what carnage will come or what pumps will bring us. So we're going to find out whether we're long or short for Monday, and we try to put in some work here. So the probability, at least we have a better shot at not knowing anything, and it's given me a pretty good of an edge. So I continue to do it every single Sunday night. I said I used to go over the market by myself anyway. I might as well do a weekly candle close for everybody else. I'd be doing these things all alone like a nerd, going over the market alone. So I said, why don't I make a channel and just put my life out there? So this is like a reality show of my life. It's me doing me, and I just want to bring you on along. So if you want to come with me and see what I do every single day, see what I go over, see what I think about, see what I talk about, come to the live stream every single day without a day off. Day number 500 and some odd crazy days. We're about to hit show number 600. Shout out to everybody here about blazing into 34,000 subs and more. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. So look, enough about me and the show. Let's talk about you. How are you doing? How is your day? How do you feel? Are you sitting? Are you standing? Are you at your couch on the TV? Are you watching on your phone? Are you at work? Where are you? Let me know where you're watching and where you're from. I want to know. Say at work on the cell phone. Say at home on the TV. Say in my trading station like I always am. Let me know where you are. You don't have to tell me the actual location. Just tell me the setting. At work, at home, living room. And I want to know if you're watching on a TV, on a phone, on the computer, at work on the computer, at home on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you're doing out there. Let me know what you're doing. Actually, let's put this out on Twitter. Where are you watching? Where are you watching crypto YouTube? At home? On the phone? At work? On the computer? Let me know. Let me know. Answer this at cryptolifer33. Jump into Twitter if you don't have one. Where are you watching crypto YouTube? At home on the phone, at work on a computer? Let me know where you are and what you're watching it on. Let me know. I'm going to tweet this on out. And please, if you could answer the question, I'd greatly appreciate it. We'll go to it at the end of the live stream, 2 hours from now. We'll check out the responses. We'll have fun. The best response will win 1 month free in the trading group. So the best response on Twitter that I think is hilarious or different or, upside down inside of a bat cave, whatever. You can be creative. You can also tell the truth, whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's see where this goes. Have fun. What are you watching? Where are you watching crypto YouTube? At home, on the phone, at work on the computer? Let me know. Shout out to everybody that partakes in the Twitter exchange. I greatly appreciate it. So look, could we double bottom here on the weekly? There's a chance. There's a bit of a chance here, There's market structure. When I look at the stochastics, they could be bending for a little bit of a bend up. I've seen that happen. They could save us. Anything is possible. I don't want to push it too far. Most people are going to laugh here, but Sammy cup it handy to the upside. But, there's no guarantees. However, if this were to be a cup and handle, I just would like to play with the idea of where it would position us. 26,800 wouldn't even be the greatest push, but at least it would get us above that previous resistance and this high volume node sticking out. This is going to be a pesky area of resistance, 21,500. When we get there, it's going to be a bit of a pain to get above. So we are seeing a little bit of a bend on the weekly. Can we get a push to the upside? All right. So there's some hopium. I'm gonna start with the hopium on the weekly. All right. Daily was trying to get a bearish cross, but it dipped back up. All right. Do you have any bullish divergence on the daily? I mean, not really. Slight, not really though. Not really. Honestly, when I look at this too, it's more like to me, it's like, I'm not guaranteeing anything. I'm just projecting. I'm always projecting ideas, so you can take them however you want. It's almost like, is it going to just make this like complex head and shoulder and dump to the downside, you know? Maybe not. I'm just, highly unlikely. You never know. I'm just building ideas here. I keep them in the back of my mind. As we grow, I'm ready to move with it. So I'm open-minded to bend and switch any which way. It's like you're on a path and you don't know which way is home, so you go where you think, you got to go at you can't tell yourself exactly. So you just got to go with the wind, you know what I mean? So what I've been showing people and talking about, and that makes me, ready, really, really excited for some big short money, to make some big money on a short here, is this idea. That this could make a nice dump right down here to about 18,000, and that's basically a symmetrical triangle that could break to the downside. I go to the 4-hour time frame. We take a look at it again, and if I'm really sharp about it, to me that's the trend. We got rejected by it again. I guess you kind of have to touch this, but this is weird. It fell out of that. We got something like this going here. Could attach these. It's tough. To me, it's got very bearish tones. If you let that out, you can say, okay, fine, we broke out. We broke out like we broke out here to the upside. Now, you'd be like, well, you gave two patterns, and I know, but the idea is this. That's when you said, look, that's a high volume node sticking out right there. You couldn't get above 20K. You see, you went right back down below 20,000. All right, on the weekly candle there. So you got above the resistance at 19,008, but it's chintzy, right? You're barely, right? So now you want to look at the 4-hour, which is getting a little spent. So is the daily. The 22-hour to me is about to double top here. And in my humble opinion, is about to bang to the downside. You know what I mean? What I want you to understand right now is I'm gonna blow your mind, but look, patterns do change on time frames. And why is that? Well, look, on the 22-hour, this is what we got cooking. This is the pattern right here on the 22-hour. To me, it's a bear flag, hands down. If you want to be humble about it, you can call it a symmetrical triangle. And I keep getting this area here, about 18,200 area for a dump to the downside. Now, I'm not guaranteeing these things. And we have a little bit of a soft landing here and here. These could hold us. Let me pull them back and use Alt-J. Alt-J is going to give you a nice line. You can go right to your point and hit Alt-J. I like that. Right to your point, hit Alt-J. I like that. And then you can set it. Okay, 1859, 18800. And it's always, then I always talk about it's 188, it's the 800, it's the 500s. And we went over this in my group just the other day too. You know what I mean? Smash the likes. They only want to win is not play, but 19K could hold. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Could I get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for jumping on into the live and being here for Bitcoin and the weekly candle close here at 8 p.m. on Sunday night. The only show that does the weekly candle close every single Sunday night without fail. We've gone over a year straight, 52 Sundays and more, bringing you the weekly candle close without fail. It doesn't matter if it's Christmas, doesn't matter if it's Thanksgiving, New Year's, my birthday. I will be here every single candle close, God willing, inshallah. As long as I am here, healthy and alive, I'm here for you every single candle close, baby. We're going to do it together. We're going to get through the ups and the downs. We're going to have to go through the downs to go all the way to the upside, baby. But when we're at the upside, it's going to be an amazing time. So make sure you take profits on the way up, baby. Sam, hope you're well. 6 hour is looking bullish. Let's see here. I completely disagree. Me, it looks like it's hitting resistance and about to roll to the downside. I disagree about the 6-hour suggestion, but I like the hopium, man. So, you never know. 1 hour is turning to the downside, turning down here on the top here with a double top on the stochastics. You're also going to look for a little bit of divergence. You almost have a little bit hidden bullish because, let me show you, you got a little bit of hidden bullish divergence because, like, this swings to the downside. This is almost like more flat, It's a slight hidden bullish divergence, hidden bearish divergence. Forgive me, please. Don't want to ever confuse my noobs. Hidden bearish divergence. So look, we move it up here on the 1 hour time frame. You could just say we're like still inside this, and we haven't really left yet. Likely to dump to the down part of the channel. And so you're like, okay, we're going to break down. You don't want to lose this zone here with that node sticking out. You lose that, you're going to go likely the length of the base of this triangle to the downside for status. And then maybe the length of the pole that I got drawn there at 18. So that's going to bring you here to my first location at 18,800. So I'm still bearish on Bitcoin. I need to see a candle close above 20,300, 20,005. They got a 4-hour candle to close above 20K for like 5 seconds. The next one gave it right back. It's not a bullish sign. Don't get fooled. Don't get tricked. They actually, what they really did is they exposed the 4-hour without giving you a lot of motion, And to me, that's, that tells you there's signs of weakness in the market. Signs of weakness for the bulls because you should get more. Look, and I can prove this to you just by simple mathematics. Look, here's a nice move here on the stochastics RSI. It went from the low RSI to the high RSI, right? And you can see, like, from this one, let's go from this low here to this high here, this area, right? And if we match this, we can match it by the dotted line. That's where we started, right? We started here, and then we ended here. So we started down here, we ended right here. Nice move, right? And then we would continue up for the next leg up of momentum. And that's stochastics RSI. That's like what I want. I want to see low to high. I want to see price action. Here, low to high. Here for my low to high, and here's my low starts here. We go all the way to the high to about here. I mean, that's some good price action. So now, look, we went from my low to my high, and, like, did we get some good price action? Like, I mean, we got some price action, but, like, it's pretty small compared to these more bullish scenarios. So I'm just, and the same thing is for, the bears. Like, the bears, they are getting slightly weaker, but they've had some momentum each time, and the bulls are yet to get back above 20,500, and that to me is a big no-no, a big no-no, showing weakness for the bulls, in my humble opinion. So just simple put is that, if that doesn't, like, kind of give you a little bit of an idea here of why I'm still short Bitcoin, all right? Even though I love Bitcoin and I love accumulating, and I buy $1,000 just the other day, and I continue to gobble up Satoshis behind everybody's back. Well, I say it out loud, but nobody still does. I don't think anyone buys as much as I do. I am so committed to buying my Bitcoins over and over and over again. Dollar is up 0.5 on oil is up. Austria and Asia is down. Everything is bearish. Even the charts are bearish, and the TA is going to get worse. Who is even buying right now? Simon. It's a horrible thing, Simon. It looks so bearish on Labor Day that I want to get more. But the 3-minute. I know, right? Trade the news. Yeah, right. I love you, Richard. Hilarious. Shout out to Dick Barry in the house. Shout out to Andre Lebude. But why would big money want to tank the market right now before 2 big events this month? Go figure, the bags are loaded. Shout out to Brian D in the house. Yo, cryptolifer, I'm already in the trading group, but is it about to run out in a week? If I join Me6, will it charge me the whole G or just 99? Just 99 a month, man. $199 each month. I'm about to sign up for the class, finally. Everybody, thank you for saying that. Give me a chance to promote class for a split second. My man says he's going to sign up for class. What is that? Well, I teach class every single Tuesday from Eastern Standard Time, 3 to 5 in the afternoon. Come on in, 3 to 5:30. Yeah, 3 to 5:30 in the afternoon. Come on and watch class. Get the class. I give you a recording at the end. I give you a PowerPoint. I explain everything that I'm using here. So when you watch the live stream, you have an idea of what's going on. Then if you really like how I taught it, if you like how you were involved in it, you can join the trading group. It gives you an idea to kind of see what you're getting to in the trading group, who you're dealing with. If you feel comfortable with me, if you like my trading style, so you can jump on into the class first. Most people take the class immediately. They're in the trading group like that. Most people are in the trading group, take the class, vice versa, but whatever you want. Jump on it. It's $99. Invest in yourself. You have that knowledge for the rest of your life. I'll give you things that most people are going to charge you thousands of dollars. You can ask anyone who took the class. Everyone, tell him or her about the class, please. Okay, I got rid of the banner. All right, there's no more banner. Okay, shout out to everybody here. 581 people on the live, 344 likes. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? I would be so humbly grateful for that. It would be the nicest thing you could do for the man. So anyway, anything could happen. This could bubble up and we could get a short squeeze. Anything could happen. Let's take a look at our old friend, the BOOKMAP. So earlier today, we talked about the liquidity down at 19,005, 9,006, and how we were likely to go there. And if you did watch my live stream, I was privy to give you that information. And you can see that the highest probability was that, and that's why I said it. And what happened? We did go down to 19,600 area. Now you can see some long liquidations, 10K, 9,000, 1,665, another $1,100 liquidation just occurring here on BOOKMAP. What is this? This is showing me the actual liquidations on Binance Futures, showing me who's getting liquidated at what price and for how much. Beautiful indicator. It's also showing me where the liquidity lies. They are trying to stack us back at 20,100, 20,200. Interesting. But we still got this big bounce here down at 19,006, but they're stacking liquidity. We may actually fight back up here and liquidate both the longs and the shorts. It's quite interesting. So seeing a little bit of balanced liquidity tonight. SuperChats, thoughts on ETC, minor problem effects on Bitcoin price. Miners problems effects on Bitcoin price. I gotta hear exactly what he's saying here. Morning from Bali. ETC thoughts. Shout out to Chris Nagy, hanging out in Bali. What's it like out in Bali, baby? Shout out to you for jumping on in. Thank you for being here. And how's crypto? How we doing over here on Twitter? Let me see what y'all are saying here on Twitter. "40 people responded. That's insanity. I ate some bad noodles last night. I flipped my computer around so I can watch you from bed in the bathroom, depending which way I'm running. Love your work, Sam. Unreal. I'm on the moon when crypto hasn't started. Then I learned to listen to someone." Oh, wow. We're going to have to get into these at the end. These are going to be hilarious. My gosh. Oh, just a... That first one was ridiculous. You guys are... Oh, my gosh. So, hey, crypto Twitter. That's what happens when you open the door to crypto Twitter, baby. Funny, look, I see a bit of an Adam and Eve double bottom. I never saw that before. Anybody catch that? Am I the first guy to catch that in the game? The old Adam and Eve, huh? Pulling the wool, trying to pull the wool over our eyes, eh? The old Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve double bottom to the upside. And the crowd goes wild for the Adam and Eve. I mean, that would get you just to 20,500 back to resistance. Major resistance point there for BTC as well. So as we sit here and figure out where the highest probability of Bitcoin is going to be tomorrow morning, that's the quest here of the stream every single Sunday night. You know, I either throw my hands up and say, you know what? Because that's happened. I'll be honest. There's times as a trader where you put everything you can on it and you just have to say, you know what? The probabilities aren't there. That's when you don't take a huge trade. Me personally, you do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor. That's when I don't personally take a huge trade. But look, resistance. Bit of a bounce. Resistance. Back to resistance again here at 20,077. So unable to get above 20,077. Right? Unable to really hold a candle above 20K. Very overbought on the 15 with rejections. And overbought on the 1 hour. However, the Bears don't have tons of power. And there's no guarantee, but that does resemble an Adam and Eve double bottom. I have to, Am I not the first guy to see that? Did anyone else see the Adam and Eve double bottom? You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, don't do that. Oh, this is going to stop. No. No. They say that freezes my stream. Hopefully it didn't this time. It froze me on the, Oh, no. 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 Bring me back, baby. Bring me back. Bring me back. Bring me back, baby. Bring me back. Rambert, baby. We back though. Rambert, baby, we back. We back, baby, we back. Just a little bit of a Rambert. Rambert alert. Did you see the possible Adam and Eve? You know what I'm saying? Did you see the possible Adam and Eve? We would love to know. He's back, baby. Back like cook. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on it. He's back like cook crack. Shout out to 658 people on the live. Wow, we're bumping up. We're bumping up. Nah, it's not blurry. Just refresh your stream and you'll be good to go. I'm telling you. You'll be good to go. I'm ready to rock. We good. We good. I'll never take a screen share again on this computer till my new computer comes in. I did that just for Twitter, though. I had to send that out to Twitter. Possible Adam and Eve, just something to think about, you know. I haven't watched any YouTube today, so I don't know what the heck is out there on the Twitters. Possible Adam and Eve double bottom. You know what I'm saying? Possible, you know, it's a quadruple bottom, you know, triple bottom, whatever you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's a quadruple bottom. You know, we're showing signs of heavy support right here at the low range. 19,005 has held pretty nicely. All right. Can it hold again? We're coming for it. And that's the, you know, let's say we're coming back. If it doesn't hold, we're going to 19.1. If that doesn't hold, we're going into 18,770, 18,800 area. So, and that's your measured move. And then the length of the pole and the bigger time frames on that 22-hour would take you down to 18,100. All right. So 1 hour is wanting to push down to the downside, and we could get a nasty dump. That could also twirl Laloo this 4 hour to the downside too as well. So, and I could be 100% wrong. I want to make this really clear. I could be 100% wrong. This could be a beautiful double bottom to the upside. But what I'm not seeing is a candle closing on the 4 hour above, you know, one, fine. It did one time. It was 20,000, but it didn't hold. It didn't hold the spaghetti. You know what I mean? It didn't hold the macanisha. You know what I mean? The Macarena. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? We had 658. I'm so sorry I had to take a screen share. And I got a bum computer. I have one of the nicest computers, but it's big. 128 gigs of RAM, 2 graphics cards, but it's about, I want to say 5 years old, so people can, you know. But I did order a new computer. I found the build. I can't wait to share the build with you, but I won't share the build till after. Great music. Thank you so much. Needs more meatballs. Of course, Russia is cutting off the gas on Friday. I'm thinking I'm going to short the week. I'm waiting for the 6 hour close. 5 hours, baby. So I am bearish on Bitcoin. I want to make it really clear because we didn't close a candle. We didn't close a daily candle above 20,000. In my humble opinion, and if we did not close a daily candle, because that daily candle also just closed, all right, it was a bullish pin bar in a way. You know, we got pushed to the upside, but I mean, it was an indecision doji that couldn't get above resistance. You know what I'm saying? So it did show you that we had support at 19.5, but we're gonna come back to 19.5 apparently. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But we're going to get back. We're going to fight through it. We're going to make it to the end, you know? Sam, that was me with the eel noodle food poisoning. What cryptos can you pay for the group with? My goal is to join any crypto you want, really, but we like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether. They're the easiest. PayPal is also real easy. Just email cryptolifers@gmail. Email cryptolifers@gmail. $270 to pay. If you pay in cryptocurrency, you get a discount for $270 paying cryptocurrency if you pay for 3 months. 3 months. So jump on in for 3 months. See what you like. And if you want to stay, stay. If you don't, you don't. I'll make it worth your while. I will work so hard every single day of the week. I will outwork you as much if I can. You know what I'm saying? I'll do the best I can to keep you informed. And when you're at work working your butt off doing whatever you got to do, I'll be out here in crypto doing the same for you. So $3 a day, I will be busting my butt every single day, scanning the markets, putting out ideas. I used to work in an eyeglass factory, but I fell into the lens grinder and made a spectacle of myself. Yo, man, very grateful for all you do. Ready to learn as much as I can. Shout out to the Lawn Shark, man. Bless you. Sam, you're already doing amazing. Shout out to Trevor TVA, man. You know, you ever hear that rumor about butter? You know, I shouldn't spread it. Yeah, I shouldn't spread it. Shout out to everybody here on the lives. Luna C, mooning, still, like, look at that. 200 Bitcoin when? He ain't lying. Hey, Sam, hope you're doing great. I love to see more focus on BTC pairs. I want to grow this coin. Shout out to Michael Scott. I love you for saying that. Always be scanning. Could you look at Adam, please? So I am bearish on Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Anything could happen. And I could be 100% wrong. We might get a huge spike to the upside. Tomorrow morning, we're sitting up here, sitting pretty at like 21,000. And everyone's going to say, man, he called bear. You know what I mean? But as a trader, I didn't get a daily candle above 20,000. I got a 4-hour candle above 20,000 for like a half a second. You know what I mean? Now, if this second candle closes above 20K, that might change that changes a little bit more. Then we get 2 candles. Then we can make, you know, but right now we're at resistance. 1, 2, 3, likely to come to the downside. There's not much room for the 4-hour other to come down. I think at least, you know, not in ratio sense, down to like 19,000. So I am bearish on Bitcoin, and I'm going to say it real clear. I'm still bearish on BTC. What type of dating do traders like? Consolidating. I made that up. So no one's ever said that one before. I've never heard. I made that one up. So don't steal my jokes. No, but at least don't steal my dad jokes, man. Don't steal my dad jokes. Those are my dad jokes. Those are my corny jokes. I get those jokes. Shout out to everybody here. Do you got the water? Do you got it? Do you got the lemon in the water? Sorry, I forgot. We should have done it earlier. Forgive me, please. Oh, this one's a toffee, huh? Oh, there you go. I got a hot pocket there. A hot lemon there. Take a sniff. Make sure it smells good. And then someone's telling me I should be putting the zest in. I'm just not ready for that right now. I'm not ready to shave the back of the lemon and stick it in there. Just not happening. Just not happening. Sorry, I should never have taken that screen share. We are at 658 watchers. We flipped down to 567. Everyone, we got to get those likes up so we can recover. Let's get those likes up. Thank you for the $23.99. That's so nice of you. So grateful, dear Lord and the world. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much that I have this amazing job to do Bitcoin every single day and go over the charts. I appreciate the life that I live. $23.99 in revenue. Thank you so much for being here. 78 people on the live. Thank you. Zest your lemons, man. Shout out to Trevor. Appreciate you. Biggest dad jokes in the game, but having me dying. I think it's the lemon water. Okay, so I am bearish on Bitcoin. I'm just going to make that really clear. All right? 1 hour doesn't look good to me, and we're rejected by 20K. So we also been going sideways, so we could just continue sideways. But to me, that's a bear pennant, symmetrical triangle, and we have a measured move here down to about 18,800. So we'll take it from there, but that's really Bitcoin. I really have nothing else to say. You know what I'm saying? Did we bottom it at 17,500? There's a chance. And there's some, you know, I'm going to give you a bit of hopium here. Just a couple bits of hopium. Just going to show you some of my long-term. If you've never watched my channel before, I am going to show you a few long-term ideas that I've laid out before. Many people have seen them, but you might not have. And you might have seen them before, but I like to see them again. I kind of like to watch them again. You might like to see them again too. All right. So look, I'm going to go to the daily time frame here for Bitcoin, okay? And I'm going to show you something pretty interesting, all right? First, we're in the 4 hour here. Yeah, not a lot of work here. Nothing here to see, folks. So we're going to go to the daily time frame on the weekly. We're going to go to the daily time frame on Bitcoin, right? And look, this is just an interesting idea. We used the 800-day moving average. When it passed through the 50, the 100, and then the 200, by the time it passed through the 200, it usually had started to make a go for its higher low, and it left the low. And usually that was our bottom for BTC. Another thing, I don't know if anyone remembers, but I was projecting this idea here I haven't seen anyone project it yet, right? Possible inverted head and shoulder for Bitcoin. Just possible, not guaranteed. And we could go down even a little bit lower and double bottom and then make it out of here. But to me, that's a possible inverted head and shoulder for BTC. You can even take the measured move here, would be even bigger. I like to usually stretch it. Didn't sound right, but you know, it's so wrong, bro. I'm so wrong, man. Like, I didn't know, but I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to... And hopefully that just gets me out. And that just gets me out. And then I get to move on. Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Sam, how can I buy merchandise as it's not on Discord? We're going to get it out there for you as soon as humanly possible. If someone wants to help me get merchandise out, we can make, you know, maybe I'll talk to my internal team. We got to make things a reality. We got to make it fast. We got to get things done as soon as humanly possible. We got the budget. We got the team. And I had merchandise literally the first week I was out. You know what I mean? Dude, and someone's going to win a free month here when I get into the, when I go into the Twitter here. Whatever's so funny. So keep answering. What are you watching? Crypto, YouTube, at home, on the phone, at work, on the computer. Answer us here on Twitter. We got a little thing running here. And whoever says the funniest thing. So follow me at cryptolifer33 on Twitter. Get yourself a Twitter account. And then answer this. Where are you watching crypto? YouTube, at home, on the phone, at work, on the computer. You know, one guy does it from a crane. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he's like, I'm up on a crane, Sammy. So wherever you are, let us know where you're watching crypto YouTube from. We'd love to know. We're excited to find out and answer that on Twitter. We're going to go through that at the end of the live, and we're going to have a blast doing that. So this is a possible idea. Now, so look, the 800 went through the 50 and the 100, and it passed through the 200 day. All right? The last two times, and it's only two times, but the last two times it did that right here, it passed through the 50, and by the time it went through the 200, yeah, we had came up, came back low, and we had just made our secondary low. And we were on our way out when it passed through the 200. Same thing that we're seeing right now. I'm not guaranteeing bottoms. I'm just showing you these. And here again, by the time we passed through the 200, I mean, we had called it a bottom by then. And we had made our secondary low. So there's 2, 3. Did it do it a fourth time here? It wasn't long enough to get it back in here. But I feel like if we could, it looked like it was similar. Hey, Lifer, anyway, we're in a diamond with a reversal up on the daily time frame. Let me see here. So that's just a big sign. Something I wanted to go over here. You know what I mean? Just something I'm looking at. And again, I'm more bearish than bullish at the moment. As you can see, I'm shorting the market at the moment. You know, I believe I'm short, but at the same time, just like I like to build ideas and I like to be open-minded. All right, so that's just out there. And until we make a lower low, that's a higher low. Like we made a low, that's a higher low. So we made a low, we made a high, that's a higher low. So, you know, Bitcoin still technically is attempting to do something like this. And, you know, does it grind back up and make a higher high? You know what I'm saying? And a higher low, and and anything is possible. So I'm open-minded for BTC. All right. At the end of the day, too, this is a falling wedge. Falling wedges do break up 68% of the time. However, does it have one more leg to the downside is my question, and that's what I'm looking at. All right. And do we double bottom, or do we even maybe just make a slightly higher low here? And you know, and so I'm really interested in this 18,000, 18,100 area. All right, very closely for Bitcoin. So just wanted to show you some ideas. Last thing I want to talk about, like on the grander scale, before we kind of get into the nitty gritty of the S&P and, you know, and we look at Bitcoin and we kind of watch some altcoins and we have some fun here. Last thing I want to talk about. Can I get the likes up to the watchers? Keep hitting that like button and you're going to get us going all the way to the 800 people on the live that we usually get, even though it is a Sunday night though. All right. So look, the total market cap, when I go to it on the weekly time frame, all right, it has never went below the 200 simple moving average. which is supposedly the bear market, the bottom of the bear. Right here, we closed one candle, and then we got above it. Here, we closed a tiny red candle, but we got above it and closed a green candle on the other side. So it's notoriously been a bottom, and here we never went below it. We just kind of bounced here. Did the same thing with some wickage, and here we're bouncing again. That's a bullish sign for me, and look at this kind of curve on the weekly. The 3-day also very oversold, trying to get a bit of a bounce here to the upside. Now, it could be a relief rally for nothing. Like, we could go all the way up, just get rejected, make an M, and then dump. So just because we're pumped doesn't mean it's out. We're going to take it one day at a time, but there's some bullishness there. I do see that. All right, so when I tell you I'm bearish on the smaller time frames. But, you know, if we don't break 19,005, like, I'm bearish, but I see the support. So there's support there. There's still 19,005. There's still areas that we'd have to break below in order to continue bullish, right? So, like, I'm bearish until certain points. And again, I'm only leaning more bearish because Bitcoin can't get above certain levels that are super important, right? If you've been following me talk about the crypto total market cap, right? We've been going over it very, very closely as a team. Here on the 4-hour, it's the same idea here, right? Are we going to possibly double bottom? We're in this very strange pattern, and like, people were drawing different things. I haven't really watched any other YouTubers shot, but I could only imagine there's got to be people drawing different stuff. Like, here's a bit of to me, it's a bit of a descending triangle. You know, I'm sure a lot of YouTubers have said that. I mean, that's a descending triangle there to me. You know, coming back down to the bottom of the pattern, and that will break you down. So, and that could double bottom here, and we could be okay. So, you don't want to break $921 billion. That's going to be the line in the sand, you know. We did get back above 950, and look, there's a POC sticking out right here at 953. We're back at 960. Can we stay above $950 billion? And the big deal that we need to get back is $975 billion. Super important we get above these two lines here at $975 billion. That's the Bitcoin and all the altcoins' entire market cap in all of cryptocurrency, all right? If you're in the trading group and you woke up this morning, you woke up to massive gains, all right? Number one, the first coin that we went over and that we talked about was FLUX, highly likely to break to the upside. And what happened? FLUX did bang, bang, bang. Stop loss down here, bit of a cup and handle, semi-cup and heady to the upside. And you can see this cup and handle, also a bit of a bull pennant. And I talked about FLUX. It was one of the hottest coins on my radar. I said a lot of miners are mining it. I said they're locking it up. 100 million coins locked up. 35% gains for FLUX. Congrats to anyone that jumped into FLUX. Low stochastics. RSI was in a falling wedge, close to oversold, a release below 50. This is my checklist that you get in the beginner's class. MACD was turning bullish with the pink showing and the blue line curving up. It was at the bottom of the channel with a bit of hidden bullish divergence. What is that? We'll swing down. This is a swing low to a swing low. That swings up. That's a swing low to a swing low. That swings down. You mark that. And what you can do is you can add settings and able to mark whatever you want on the chart. And I got the hidden bullish divergence setting here. That is hidden bullish. Tells you that the trend will continue to the upside. You should make a higher high higher than this high. It's exactly what happened. I will teach you the science, the method to my madness, how I do this every single day and look for gains to find gains in the market. FLUX, banged on them. Shout out to anyone that took FLUX. There had to be more than me. I mean, FLUX has been hot. So shout out to anyone that jumped into FLUX. We love you. Appreciate you. Vasil hard fork coming for Cardano on September 22nd, 2022. And so far, that's a huge, huge bullish sign for Cardano and ERG. ERG tends to follow Cardano. The next big gainer in the trading group that I was all over smothered like butter on toast was ERG, all right? We talked about ERG getting gains right here. I first put it out on the radar, like so, boom, boom, boom. And if you're in the Discord, what I love about it is you could be like, really? You could have just joined today. You could join today just to see if this is for real. Type in ERG, search it. When you find it, you can see when I first really started talking about it and going over it, you know? And so I'm mentioning ERG right here. Look, daily, very overbought with nice consolidation on 9-1, okay? And this thing would blast 20%. Then we would put it in a flag and be like, it's now, and it's just like a picture book, you know? So first it would blast 20, then we put in this flag, that would blast another 11, even more. And then it would continue and continue to go. And we would ride this thing all the way up. 48% gains, actually almost 50 now. 55, I believe, in total for ERG. Shout out to anyone that jumped into ERG. And you'd think that would be over on a day of upside down, sideways price action. But we also took HORD for gains. HORD likes to pump, and when it does, baby, it gets busy. And I saw HORD was in this tight channel. This was on the 1 hour time frame. Look how tight that was. Up, down, getting wedged together. Oversold in the stochastics, got tight, and boom. And honestly, I'll be honest, and HORD hit for 21% gains. And if I look at HORD right now it's high risk, high reward on a Sunday night. I don't even really like to trade Sunday nights. They're pretty risky due to the volatility, due to Bitcoin and the world markets and everything that's coming at you. But HORD might even make another 21% gain out of that move. There's a flag after you pumped out of a channel and you're oversold on the 1 hour time frame. Interesting. 4 hour could even flip back to the upside with some momentum. HORD on my radar for possible gains out of the flag. Looks a lot like ERG did last night. HORD. So HORD banged on him. Can HORD continue to the upside? That's a bull flag with low stochastics. And again, you have to learn a trading style, understand some type of education. And then if that makes you feel good, if you have that, but until then, you got to get education. You know what I'm saying? I'm just simply showing you what a bear flag is, what a bull flag is, tight moving averages. MACD is turning with lack of bearish momentum, right? You're even in a flag here on the RSI, which I don't know if you've ever seen that before, but I like to put the RSI in bullish patterns and oversold in the stochastics. I mean, and that's why I believe the beginner's course will really blow your mind. All I'm selling you is an education so you can figure out where to go in your life, okay? That's the best thing someone can do for you. Get educated for $99 a month, and for $99 for the class. You won't regret it. HORD looking pretty good to me. Let's keep it moving. What I want to look at now is ES1, which is the S&P futures. Okay. We desperately need a bounce here to the upside, and we talked about, is this going to double bottom? The 1 hour is oversold for the open. Can we get the move? Right now it is starting to move. Can we get the bounce is the question. So look, Bitcoin is directly correlated to the S&P futures. This is a giant double bottom. This must get back above this resistance right here. If we get up here and we get rejected, that's Bitcoin getting rejected by about 20K, 20,100 again, and we're likely to come back down to the downside. So right now what we are looking at is this, and I've seen this pattern before. It's like a falling wedge with a huge breakout first to the upside. It has a bit of a measured move here, the length of this to the upside back to the resistance point for the S&P. So when we wake up tomorrow and we watch the S&P, shoulder, head, and a shoulder, can we bounce to the upside? So far, we cannot get above this resistance at 39.44. So if the S&P is unable to get above 39,044, we're gonna have some trouble for sure. So this is definitely on the radar. Definitely a must break above for the S&P. So pushing back down on the 15. 1 hour really can get a bit of a bounce. So, but it's sketchy. Do you see divergence? I mean, not really. No, they match pretty well. So only thing got us is baby the MACD, and I'm not a huge fan of the MACD when that's all you got. You know what I mean? So you see the major resistance at 39.45, 39.44. If you can't get above that, you can kiss this whole move goodbye. Resistance, resistance, resistance. So, wow. Right now, 50 minutes coming back down. Kid the 1 hour. Boom. Push us back to the upside here and get us a bit of a move for the S&P, And then again, we had heavy, I don't even think about the next, but you got your high volume node here at 39.86, and you got to get back above 4,000. So, well, we'll cross that river when we, I always say that, I'm like, it's like looking ahead, but you're like, well, we got to get above 39.41 before we even get to these 2 points. So if we can't get above that, then what are we going to do? You know what I mean? So let's start small here. Let's go one step at a time. Let's get above 39,045. Let's go for 39,086, and so take a look at the 4 hour time frame, and again, you're pretty spent and pushing to the downside. Bearish engulfing candle right there, and you're really not showing, Daily spent though. daily very oversold, and there is, I'll show you something that's a little flat, and this is a little downside. It's slight hidden bullish divergence there. See that? That is hidden bullish, but we have to hold this zone for that to stay confirmed. All right. So bigger time frames do want to make a bit of a move here. The 3-day and the daily are starting to show signs of life. The 22-hour beat to the ground on the S&P. 4-hour can come down pretty fast. So look, let's see if the 1-hour can at least save the day and get us above a zone. And this double bottom holds. I mean, that's a nice double bottom. 68% chance that will hold and get us to the upside. That little falling wedge could also add some confluence. The S&P. So that's kind of giving you a little bit of sign that Bitcoin may hold above that 19,500 area. So shout out to anyone that took gains on Flux. Shout out to anyone that took gains on any coin in the game. Appreciate each and every one of you for joining the trading group, being a part of the Lifer movement, and just jumping on in with me. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. And the testimonials just keep riding on in. They're just insane. Right here, Lifer, just want to say thanks for all you do. I'm new to the 99, but have been watching for a few months. I'm ready to go full-time crypto and sell my lawn landscape company. You're the man. Shout out to Lawn Shark for the $50 super chat. That was amazing. I traded a few months before finding Lifer. I lost a good bit of money due to not having a set of rules when trading. After seeing all the money I was losing, I got very close to giving up on crypto. I thought I was unlucky and that crypto just wasn't for me. Everything changed after finding Cryptolifer's live streams. He showed me how to use the stochastics RSI support and resistance. After practicing this style right away, I could see a huge improvement in my trading and confidence. I hope others find him and begin to change their lives as well. Lifer is a great teacher, and the streams are a true gem. Keep up the hustle. You are changing lives. Shout out to Lemon Yemen. Thank you so much for that, man. You're awesome, dude. That's so nice to get. I woke up to that at 11 in the morning, yesterday morning, right? And at 11:11 too. Look, yesterday at 11:11 in the morning, I woke up to an amazing testimonial, and that thing just made my whole life. You just changed my whole life. Anyone can get rich, but nobody will get the testimonials like that. Like, I challenge it. It's like, I look at someone like, you may have gotten rich, but you don't have 1,000 of those babies. You know what I mean? So like, what is money? That's what keeps me going. That's an energy source that I can use any chance that anyone puts me down. Anytime I'm not feeling good about myself, anytime I have a reason to try to become negative, I can scroll through this book and read and read and read. And then after a while, I'm like, you know what, Sam? You're on a mission, baby. And you got a lot of people behind you writing paragraph after paragraph after paragraph, pouring their hearts and souls. I mean, these testimonials are golden. The month of August, I never got so many in my life. I don't know what it was, but, the month of August was just, man. And, we always got a lot, but the month of August, they were so detailed, strong. The whole summer, really, unbelievable. I just want to say thank you to everybody here. I appreciate each and every one of you for always being a part of the movement. Thank you for all the likes tonight. Almost hitting 500. Keep it moving, everybody. You're going to get us pumping. We're about to hit 700 people on the live, but I messed up when I took that screen grab. You get back to what you give out on the universe, brother. God is good. Shout out to DeFi Layer 1, man. Sam, you've noticed that every weekday market open just reset everything at 9:45 a.m., basically meaning if they make a move between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m., they just reset the price and then right back up. I don't see it every single time. I'm positive. I'm out of toilet paper. Watching from the shower. If someone covered my beginner's course, I will call in sick to both of my jobs this Tuesday. Just saying. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Makes me want to cover it. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, why not? Jump on it. What price are we looking for a break? Which stocks are good to get into the bear market? Now, I would never tell you what to do with your money, man. And I don't like stocks at all. Live, have you done Atom yet? Not at all. Is that on the radar? Did we super chat Atom? Any super chats out there? I've seen $23.99 in super chats. Thoughts on Ethereum Classic? Let's take a look at ETC. Just going to be following Bitcoin. It's probably in that same sideways channel. Boring. Yep. More of a falling wedge though. Trying to make some moves. It's a little more bullish because it's like in this newer channel now. But again, oversold on the 1 hour. 1 hour's gonna have to cool off. 4 hours pushing up, but like I said, already kind of got momentum and not above resistance. So this thing is just following Bitcoin to a T. It's Bitcoin. Whatever happens to Bitcoin, this thing could tank. And honestly, a bit of his shoulder, kind of a head and a shoulder there too. That could definitely dump on you. I'm watching Bitcoin closely, not making too many crazy moves. Any low cap gem on KuCoin would be a little more, it will have a little more independence. You know, those are a little more high likely to pump. Anything else to me is a little sketch, especially anything directly correlated to Bitcoin, you know. .3L had a good run today, right? Nice pump to the upside here on the 4 hour time frame. But again, it's at resistance. And even if it does pump up nice, these coins are at resistance, you know. 22 hour extremely oversold, overbought. Daily extremely overbought and not above the previous high. These are my, I short. That's exactly. So if the stochastics come back above the upside and you don't make a high above the high, short the market, you know. So I'm not seeing big signs of bullishness in the market. You're not going to see me lighten it up, you know. Let's take a look at Bucks. Bucks looks good to me. And I'll tell you why. Bucks is oversold on the daily time frame. So we had Bucks. Let's redraw Bucks here. Look, it just broke out. Now, it is in a descending triangle. It's a little ugly of a triangle here for Bucks. Would you look at Bitcoin 3S or 3L to help tell where it's going? Yeah, I'll look at 3S in a second. 3L is just going to look just like Bitcoin. No really point, but Bitcoin 3S just gives you the correlated idea. It's a little backwards idea for you, you know. So they do break up 50-50, but it was, to me, a descending triangle. Now, the 4 hours oversold. So this would have to come on back down and make a bit of a flag, right? But the daily's good. So after the 4 hour resets, maybe a chance in 8, you know, something like 8 to 16 hours that this could be ready to go for more. So I'll watch Bucks on that. This one sideways double bounced off of the 200-day moving average, and it's oversold in the 4 hour time frame. Ready to go on the daily. OPUL. 1 hour is just a little hot. I don't like where the 1 hour is, but it just get a bit of a push up. See that? Again, it will follow Bitcoin, whatever happens. Consolidating with tight moving averages. If Bitcoin goes sideways, you could get some action here on OPUL. So I'll watch OPUL. It's on my radar. I'll take my risk-reward ratio out. I want to see what I have to risk on OPUL. It's tough. I mean, yeah. But again, that 1 hour is overbought, so you're waiting for the 1 hour. In my humble opinion, I wait for the 1 hour to come back down, at least somewhere in the middle too. I'll set an alert here on OPUL right there. When it hits, if it does, I'll think about it. If not, then I'll just walk away. You don't have to push anything, right? Bitcoin Cash never really get the damage, right? It's in a bit of a giant cup and handle though. Can the 4 hour make that move? Okay. Lifer, when you pull the Fibonacci in the lower time frames, do you include wicks or just always wicks every time you pull Fib? Because Fib is a range bound. You're looking for the algorithms to find out what ranges they're finding. You know what I mean? Bitcoin went to the top of the Ikomoku cloud and dumped. Yep, Sam, could you take a look at ABT Arc Block in a Mark Wahlberg family accent? ABT? Let's take a look at Arc Block, baby. Everybody, we're gonna look at Arc Block. All right. So, I was a cop. I was a fireman. I'm gonna go over these coins. It doesn't matter, babe. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go over the coin. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do because I'm Mark Wahlberg, and I've done everything. And it doesn't matter. I go to the gym. I work out. I do 1,000 sit-ups a day until it hurts. All right. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go over Arc Block right now. You might find the coin also as ABT. I don't know. You might find it a different way than I find it, But this is how I found it. Don't tell me about my coins. Don't tell. I'm Maki Mock. Don't tell me about my coins. Let's take a look at ABT. I've done it all on Huobi Global. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you.
Hey, Peter Griffin. You want a little Peter? Well, look at ActBlock, ABT. You know, I go to Cohog and I like to trade crypto. Hey, Lois, I think I ought to grow a beard. Hey, Chris, go to your room before I put my foot up your ear. Last week, I saw cryptolifer make a big trade. He's the best trade I've ever seen in my life. I would just, you know, if he could come here and trade in Cohog, I would love it. I would sit there, drink beer all day, and watch cryptolifer trade. Funniest guy I've ever seen in my life. Hey, cryptolifer. Shout out to everybody here on the live.
Last time I saw a guy do that, it was 1975. He was dribbling through his legs, did a triple nuts flip around the blockchain, slammed it in the... So look, ABT on Huobi Global getting tighter and tighter in a channel on the 4-hour time frame. All right? So there you have it. ABT over here. Next time I see you in this spot. Nah. I'm from New York. I grew up in the Bronx. It was 1975. I used to go outside with a tight... I used to wear the tightest leather jacket you ever see. I smoked 6 cigarettes every day. 2 before breakfast, 2 after dinner, and 1 before lunch, 1 right after lunch. 6 every day. Never 7, never 5. 6. Yo, you're solid, Sam. Working every day. That's what makes you stand out from the rest. It's admirable. Respect to you and the Blue Team crew. Thank you so much for the love, man. We appreciate you. Let's bring it way back. Toe Booth Willie, remember that?
Welcome to Worcester. A $1.25, please.
We used to do Toe Booth Willie. Remember that? That was way back in the day.
They're all going to laugh at you. They're all going to laugh at you. Welcome to Worcester. A $1.25, please.
Toe Booth Willie. Oh, man. We get crazy on the nights, all right? We get crazy on the nights. ABT is in a tight channel. Likely to break to the upside. 4 hours not in our favor, though. Daily looks good for a scoop de loop de loop. I like the daily on ABT, so forgets about the 4 hours. Hope it comes back down to the bottom of the channel over here. It gives you a bit of a bounce, huh? I'll bounce you all around town over here. I'll bounce you. You bounce a check on me, I'm going to bounce you over there. Over here. Over there. Not over there. Over there. Can the 4 hour give you a bit of a bounce, come back down to support at 11 cents, and then make bacon on the beach on the daily? There's a chance on ABT. Huobi Global. This thing's got more balls than a Celtics soccer room over here, than a Celtics locker room over here. Super chats, Bitcoins. Bitcoin 3S here on KuCoin. And so, yes, we were looking at the Bitcoin shorts, McGee's, right? And I've been looking at it in this tight channel. And the 4 hours ready to go. It's getting oversold. Top of the channel. I mean, that's when I like to get. That's when I like to break it and make it happen. Look, we're oversold in the 1 hour. Oversold in the 4 hour. I mean, this thing's ready to go. Like, shoulder, head, and a shoulder. Inverted head and shoulder. You're taking the right shoulder right now. I mean, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. 50-minute coming down for one more possibly good entry here. We got a little bit of bullish divergence here because, look, that's a swing down. It doesn't show. It's not too bullish. 7-minute give you something? Nah. 7 minutes giving you an entry right now on the short. I am on the short for Bitcoin. Looking nice. Highly likely to play up to the upside. There's a 78%. There's a 70% chance based on technical analysis, right? I don't know. I'm not saying because of me. I have none of my business. I have no clue. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I know not a clue. But because of TA, and I know the technical analysis here, the TA is giving any, eye that looks at this trade a 70% probability that it will break to the upside based off the tightness of the channel, based on the lows of the stochastics RSI, and based on the momentum of the longs, of the bulls. Lack of bullish momentum. You know what I mean? Just hands down, no bullish momentum. I always make a nice big trade when there's a lack of bearish momentum. Right there, look at the bullish momentum. It was a tiny hill there. That's all they got. So, more likely the short plays out to the upside, in my humble opinion. 1 hour's oversold, 4 hours oversold. Anything could happen. You know it's Bitcoin. So, But, you know, I'm still making a short call, baby. Sam, can you look at the 24-minute rising wedge on Bitcoin? I'd like not to, because I don't really trade the 24-minute. You know what I mean? Bit strange to me. Bit strange boy. You know? I'll look at the 30-minute. Can't be much different. And you're calling this a rising wedge here, right? This is all you're saying this. Yeah. I mean, I kind of have it drawn, right? I mean, I can take that away now. This is what you're looking at, I believe, right? I just think you're leaving too much out to be denied, so you kind of have to have the pattern that I got going on. I don't know. Hey, there's different strokes for different folks, and nobody's 100% right or wrong. You got your high range, you got your low range, you got your mid range. Right now, you're playing in the mid range. All right. I know this is Bitcoin short, but they're going to be pretty much the correlated asset. Let me show you what I mean. If I have to call it, I call it short. $58 in chat revenue. You people are amazing. CJ's looking goof on the 4-hour and the daily. Could be a nice one to grab, especially because FIFA coming in October. Damn it. So Bitcoin's about to dump. I don't know. Who knows? You tell me. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I don't know what Bitcoin's going to do. I have no clue. I just go over what the oscillators tell me Bitcoin's going to do, and if it does it, it does it. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So look, we had this channel. We broke out, possibly. But you could also say, no, we're still just at this, and we never even left the channel. You see? So, another thing I was looking at, you could call it like this. You can almost do this and call it a bearish retest of the diagonal support here. So, a few ways to look at this. At the end of the day, you don't even have to draw a pattern. All right? I'll show you a couple things that are just that are not looking great for you. That's a head and shoulder pattern right there. All right. Number two, you're not able to close a candle above 20K. All right. Moving averages are getting tight and they're starting to bend. It's a good sign, but that could also mean a nasty dump to the downside. And to me, I keep saying this resembles a descending triangle more than anything else, and they are bearish. You also couldn't get above this POC sticking out right here, and when you can't get above POC, you're likely to start a move to the downside. Wouldn't be surprised if we woke up somewhere in the 18,000 region tomorrow morning. You know what I mean? And again, I could be 100% wrong. It's a sad thing about, being a technical analyst. You know what I mean? Short squeeze us all the way to the upside and be like, by golly, Gio, you know what? I'll be so happy. Let's take a look at the crypto fear and greed index and see what that's going to treat us for the morning. I think we're doing pretty good, though, getting ourselves ready for the morning. Are you guys ready? Like, we're kind of broken in. Like, I know 10 a.m. tomorrow when I'm ready to go, I'm going to be breathing the charts, and we're going to know exactly kind of what's up with the charts because we're going to pick up right from where we left off tonight. You know what I mean? How did you miss ERG? Oof, that's tough. Dow futures looking nice. S&P futures looking good. All right? Bit of a look at cup and a handle there. Could that break to the upside? See the cup and the handle? Sammy, cup and heady to the upside. We over the S&P. The 1 hour does look like we're going to get a bounce in the morning, which could actually give Bitcoin a bit of a bounce too. So anything is possible. Always stay open-minded. All right? I'm just showing you the higher probabilities, but hey, maybe we break to the upside. Show me a candle. We start getting candles closed above higher zones, then I'll change my tune. You know what I mean? Charting tools are the rule, but not the law. Use several. But there's so much more longs than shorts currently. Well, let's take a look at that too. Let's take a look at that. It's interesting that you did say that, All right, these are all the longs and the shorts right now on Bitcoin. 100x, 25x, 50x levy. All right. Look, they still have this huge consolidation of 100x longs down here. These are all people with stop losses, right? And if they get liquidated, a lot of liquid. There's more here than up here. It's actually pretty scant up here. So it's likely they come down to 18,900 just because, look, there's just so much more down here. Where are they going to eat? We went over this, and I'm going to post the video today. Don't worry, I got the video to post to everybody. I moved it to the hard drive. I can get it to the right place, and tonight I'll be posting it up. We did an amazing tutorial about this today, but this also shows you that they're likely to come on down here. Let's look at BOOKMAP. BOOKMAP still has this fatter zone of liquidity down here, 19,006. They got this zone too, trying to hide it out, but it's like, it's interesting. It's pretty matched evenly now. This is 1,000 Bitcoin now. That's only 400 to 800, so it's a little darker down there than up there. You know what I mean? Thank you so much for the super chat. Shout out to the $5 from my man. My man asked about SWINGBY. And so that's just showing you the liquidity order book for Bitcoin. See what's going down. All right. And I just, you know, anything could happen, but I like this short entry here on the 15, the 1 hour time frame. That's where I like to enter, right there at the bottom of the pattern. Anything could happen, though. We probably make a huge dump and I'll look like a clown. But probability wise, the probability is highly likely this breaks to the upside here. And this is the Bitcoin short. All right. That's a falling wedge, break up 68% of the time. Bitcoin's in a rising wedge, break down 68% of the time. So you do the math and we can't get above the zone, but we'll see. Anything is possible for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Rose Protocol. Shout out to everybody here on the live stream. Appreciate everybody coming on into the live. Rose USDT, baby. All right, all right, all right. Who's got our second win in here? Who's got our third win? I need my 17th win of the night. So Rose looking a lot like Bitcoin, tightened the channel, right? Trying to make a bit of a bowl here, though. Hold on. I want to look at the bigger time frame. Before I look at any coin, first thing I'm going to look at is support and resistance. You can see we have major resistance at 11 cents. It's got to be broken, right? All these different ideas. Now that's a bit of a cup with a handle too for Rose. Daily has momentum, but it's not amazing. Could be better. Measured move for Rose to the upside. That's a bit of a cup and handle. 3-day also getting oversold, which is ain't bad. 22-hour very high. It's, you know, and again, just like Bitcoin, in a bit of a bear flag, not able to get above the zone, you know, which could easily just dump you further to the downside, and that would complete this falling wedge. So I'm telling you right now, I'm watching Bitcoin closely, and it's going to affect every coin, especially this move, because this move's going to be a little bigger. And if we have a move to the downside, it's gonna shake people up a bit. You know, if there's a line, they're still open. If there's a dot, they got liquidated. Exactly. Exactly. If there's a line, they're still open. If there's a dot, they got liquidated. Yep. And eventually, the new and old information will change too. You know. There's the dumpage too, that I call by the highest high. You know, and this is a bit of an M. See it? Let me make it perfect, sorry. But that's an M pattern. That'll start breaking you down, and we'll get all these liquidations. Bye, Felicia. You know what I mean? Shout out to that Knock Life. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Let's bring it back. Toe Booth Willie, my man, you're hilarious. Shout out to Love Learning. Shout out to Bartholomew Smurvington. Thank you, Chris Gonzalez, for your infinite wisdom. I'll close all my trades now based on your detailed analysis. It's so funny, man. If you're new, you can email cryptolifers@gmail.com. They will be happy to get you started as a 99 group member and will help you register for the beginner's course. What indicator are you using to show this? I want to kind of keep it on the low, you know. You should become a lifer, you know. We have a whole thing that we're going to teach you in the life. We do have a whole tutorial to teach you this in the trading group. Sam, when you're buying crypto, which is the best chart when making the buy? 1 day, 4 hour, 1 hour, 15, 1 minute. I mean, I don't know. It's up to you personally. You know, you got to figure that out for yourself. For me, I personally like to use the 7 and the 15. Anything lower to me is just too much. You know, it's minutia. You know, I want to make sure my daily, my 4 hour, my 1 hour are good to go. And then I like to enter on the 15, you know. In a bit more bearish market, I'm just entering on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. In a more bullish market, I'm entering on the bigger time frames. In a more bearish market, I might even enter on the 7 and I'm in and out of trades faster in a bearish market, and I trade smaller time frames. I stay in trades longer in a bullish market, and I trade bigger time frames. You'll tend to trade differently depending on the trading style, and you'll feel it. And as trades start to lose and trades aren't the same percentages, you begin to shrink your trading positions, and personally I do, and then I start to trade differently. And this is something that anyone can teach you technical analysis. And this is what I talk about like a boxer. Like a boxer, there's two things you learn as a boxer, right? And very similar to trading. I'm going to make a good metaphor. But a boxer, he learns the technicals, meaning he sits there with a coach and the guy teaches him how to punch. Like, you don't even know how to punch. So first, how to punch. Then he teaches you all the different punches, right? But then they have to teach you how to actually get through the fight. Like in the third round, it's not about all your punches. It's about, like, you may be a little tired. They're like, all right, move around a little bit, get some of your energy back, fight the guy off so you can make it to the fourth round. Like, there's things you got to do to get through the round. So there's the technical. So just like technical analysis, you learn TA, right? Which is the support or resistance, the Fibonacci's, the and you get all of that done. And that all fills in, right? But then you need to know when to shift during certain situations. Like when a bull market starts to shift into a bear, you need to know when to like stop trading so bullishly. Like, and when a bear market is a bear market, you need to continuously trade the trend to the downside. Like right now, we have a downtrend. It's more advantageous to short the market than to long the market. Until we see a change in trend, it's highly more likely that the shorts are going to pay you than the longs. Right off the bat, right? The trend. Then you go from there. And so your overall outlook is already bear city. You know what I mean? So I'm moving all around today. I'm walking around. I have a nice mat for my feet here, and it feels good. You know what I mean? Thanks, Sam. You're amazing as always. Thank you. I will become a lifer one day, but for now. But all my ETH gains have dwindled over the last 9 months, and I got to go back and electrify the world. I'm an electrician. Shout out to Marcus, man. Do whatever makes you happy, man. Michael Scott, it's a trading view indicator, but it shows you approximately. All I'm going to say, Michael, is I was just a guy making 100 grand in what's called the Motion Picker Editors Guild, sitting there doing my thing. I wish for more. I joined a trading group. I got smart, and I hit some trades that made me hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in a few months. So, like, I ended up making what I made in a year in 5, 6, 7 months, you know. And, again, anything is possible for anybody, right? It depends. But I joined a trading group, and after I joined that trading group, my life was never the same. This is my life story, right? I'm just telling you my life story. It just is what it is. So who knows? It all depends on somebody's, destiny, I guess. Was that BOOKMAP showing liquidations, or was it a trading view indicator? Your answer to this question is that it's already a video in the learning library for me to watch. I don't think that was the question, really. True. Honestly, someone asked me what indicator was that. You know what I mean? This is BOOKMAP. I was using M-lapications, you know. M-lapidations, liquidations. Liquidation levels 2 by M-lapications. I kind of want to keep it on the low because it shouldn't be free. It's got a lot of cool information, but hey, you know. But so look, this is a chance we're also be bearishly retesting this line, you know. So you got to be open-minded to all these different ideas here. And if you're not open-minded, then you may get blown away in the wind, baby. You know, it is what it is. What do you think of the chances of a black swan event coming before the year ends? People like Robert Rich Dad says there's a lot more pain coming into the markets. Thanks for all you do. I think anything's possible, man. And honestly, you have to be ready for a black swan at any given moment in time. And so I believe anything is possible. Let's switch our gears into the dollar index specifically because this is very, very important, right? So look, we talked about this must be a double bottom. We showed you that this is highly likely to break out. So if you go back in time to right around here, we're showing you this was likely to break out, and lo and behold, it did, right? All the way to the measured move too. So we even had you at hello here on the dollar index. Again, a double top. Can we begin to dump? The 1 hour suggests that we may. This is also a good sign for Bitcoin in the morning. As the S&P pumps So this says the S&P will pump. This will dump. So it's showing you signs that you should get a pump for Bitcoin into the morning based on what we're looking at here. All right. But that's only the 1 hour time frame. It lasts till like 3, 4, 5 o'clock. Right. Let's take a look at our 4 hour. Our 4 hour is still pushing up. We'd have to see this bend. Double bottom, please. Bearish divergence. I do see it already. Let me open it up. I see it already though. You got this sharp swing up. You got this beautiful swing down. I mean, that is bearish divvy if I've ever seen it to the downside. And you even have it swing up here and swing down here. There's bearish divvy on both fronts. This is a bit of a double top. That's a bit of a double top. Come on now. Enough is enough, Bitcoin. It's time to pay the piper. I mean, dollar index. It's time to pay the piper. So the 50 minute suggests, okay, one more big pump. That's kind of scary. So you're flagging on the 15 here. This has to just continue sideways and make a Bart Simpson. But if it doesn't, it's going to breach and get a little too high. It's going to start breaching and get above. So watch this 15-minute flag. I do not want to see the dollar get above the zone. 111.11? Yikes. 111 is the measured move here. If we break out, that's on the 15. We want to see this 15-minute roll over for the dollar index. And we want to see the 1 hour take a dump here, please. Yikes. This could be this. Yeah, even that little push up there, just enough to kind of push Bitcoin down below that 19,000 region. DXY will hit 120 by the end of the year, and the BTC will bottom around 11K. Anything is possible. Who knows? I don't say stuff like that. I was just reading. That's not me saying that. Problem is, someone will take that clip, right, and say that's what he said. But I never said that. I was just reading a chat. How do I become a lifer? Been watching every day, and I love the family, and I love the feed. David Codwell. What an easy, beautiful question to answer. I would love to see you join tonight, and there's a spot waiting for you, my friend. There's a spot waiting for you. If you would like to become a lifer, right here, I am going to post into the chat. Easy link. You can join the Discord, and then with me, 6, right there, I also pin this. And so jump on it. There's also a link, I believe, at the top of my Twitter, right? Should be in there, just in case, too. But appreciate each and every one of you for jumping on in. But join the trading group whenever you can, whenever you want. We have a lot of responses to the Twitter survey here. We're going to get into it in a second. 63, that's the most I think we've ever had. You people are amazing. 7 retweets, 48 likes. Unreal. I can't wait to get into that. We'll get into that in about 10 minutes. Still open. Where are you watching Crypto YouTube? At home on the phone, at work on the computer, in a crane, in the bathroom, upside down. You can make it up. You can be funny. You can tell us the truth. Let us know. 63 responses and counting. I just want to know. Where are you watching Crypto YouTube? Where are you watching me? If I'm Crypto YouTube, if I may be so humble to insert myself in as the general Crypto YouTube. Shout out to the chat revenue. How is this possible? $73.73. You tell me how that's possible. What are the odds of that? Is anyone a mathematician? What are the odds that we would get 73.73? It's got to be some crazy odds. I find it precarious. Shout out to Preston Collins. A mere violation of 2019 price action is a signal for retracement. The violation. To prevent people clipping what you're reading, you need to use a reading voice. On a plane in Maine in the rain. You're funny. Well, Labor Day on a plane in Maine in the rain. I'm watching you on a plane in Maine in the rain. That one should win. I like that. Watching Crypto YouTube from the middle of America. 73%. 333%. Wow. Anyway, so I called short BTC. We'll see what happens. Anything is possible. The 1 hour doesn't look good so far. The rest of the world market suggests that there's some padding for Bitcoin, though, and we may not break that 19,500 region. But anything is possible, right? Anything is possible. People see a cup in hand and be like, that's what he said. He said we're long. Even though, I'll say I'm bearish for a year and then be like, he said a cup and handle to the upside. It's the Sammy cup and handy guy. I heard it. That's what he said. He's a boo. He's a perma boo. Get him, man. Get that perma boo. Like, I swore I said to short to market. I swore. I was thinking, too, if we bounce off 21K again, short. DXY pumping is not good for anything. Never. Not good for anything, I know, right? So I'm short on Bitcoin. The 1 hour does not look good. The 2 hour doesn't look good. Cancel that. The 3 hour doesn't look good. The 4 hour is beginning to possibly roll over. The 22 hour doesn't look good. The daily could roll over. Like, we're in decision on most time frames, but, 15 minute could get you a bounce here. See that? You're getting low again. But the bigger time frame, the 1 hour, and it's all, to me, it's about support and resistance. You could not close a candle. Fine, you closed one on the 4 hour, but you couldn't hold it. Couldn't hold it. And you really didn't close a 1 hour candle because I don't even think you closed a 1 hour candle. Maybe one. You close a 1 hour candle. Yeah, 20,003 even. There's that 1 hour. Yeah, because that's part of the 4 hour when it closes. Yeah, so. But still, I mean, 19,008 is holding. I'll give you that. We had issues with that all day. So you got to stay above the zone. But oversold stochastics, overbought stochastics don't give me too much. And we could just get tighter and tighter and tighter. And tomorrow we'll be in here in the zone. Back at 19. We could be at 19.8 when we wake up in the morning. All right. So sideways for Bitcoin, we'll continue to search for gains, just like we found FLUX, just like we found, ERG, and just like we found HORD and more. There's a few other gainers too. Those weren't the only ones. Buy a barber, Preston. I know, right? When you read the lifers' testimonials, you'll know you're in the right place. Thank you for saying that. Much appreciated to the crypto lifers. Thank you for all the support and the love every single day here on the channel. Soul on the wedge. How was the weekly on Bitcoin? It's not too good. Sammy, cup and handy guy. Yep. DXY pumping is good for America. Adam, Sam, look at Adam, please. Do I have any super chats that I'm missing, everybody? Terrible impression of you. You sound like a top 40 DJ on a syndicated station. Funny. Super chat, SWINGBY. I mean, Jordan already called me a stud. He was like, "Oh, cryptolifer's a stud, man. That guy's a stud." He once he called me a stud, man, I turned red. I was like, "Wow, man, Jordan thinks I'm a stud. That's pretty cool." And you could find him quoted saying that. He probably said it a few times. So I think he had a crush on me at one point. But you know what I mean? That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. I understand. I would too. Fastest growing crypto channel in all of YouTube. I'd be like, man, that's where I want to be, man. I love everybody here, and I love all of God's creations. All the YouTubers are God's creations. They're all beautiful people, just trying to do their best, even if they may not know, so it is what it is. So, and yeah, shout out to everybody out there on the YouTubers. Shout out to anyone out there on the YouTube, giving their all to the YouTube, to that algorithm, man. Shout out to all the YouTubers on the algorithm, man. So, Adam, getting tight in a channel, overbought here a little bit at this resistance point. Le resistance. Wow, went all the way to 12.96 though from Adam. Adam's been on a tear. Adam back down at $5 on June and just been digging its way to the upside. August 20th was at $10, all the way back up to 13. Beautiful double bottom for Adam. It isn't a giant channel. Just seems to continue to the upside here for Adam. Interesting. Adam's growing. I like Adam. It's one of my long-term holds. I truly believe in the project Adam. Why? It's a hub that connects multiple other blockchains to each other, interoperable. It has its own, Byzantine kind of, or a zero fault tolerant. I know something about Adam, but I can't remember at the moment, so I'm not going to speak. But it has an amazing protocol that is very unique to itself. Cosmos is big. Right now, though, look, the 12 hours overbought, very similar to Bitcoin. Looks like when Bitcoin takes a bit of a move, Atom is going to take a bit of a bounce back down. But as long as it holds one of these two areas here, I think Atom will be fine. Even though about 1089 might be the next time. Take a little nibble on Atom. 12-hour chart, not looking too good for me. And at resistance, bit of an M pattern here too, which could make a measured move all the way down to this big high volume node here. So watch out for that for Atom. That would put Atom somewhere about 9 beans, Byzantine fault tolerance. I might have to change my name because of, you're funny, man. East Horse Guy, you're funny, man. I love trading options. Easy to get wrecked sometimes. You have to be knowledgeable. Been trading them for about 5 years now. I've never traded options. Byzantine fault didn't work for the Romans, Greeks, or the Byzantines. Yeah, but we figured it out though. Only atom, two people holding most of the, on atom, two people hold most of the atom. That's scary, right? Hey, we highly recommend that you consider the beginner's course too. You'll learn the language used in the 99 trading group and you will make your transition so much easier. Everyone, we teach a course every single Tuesday from 3 to 5. Jump on in. We'd love to see you in the course. There you go. 99 bucks. Invest in yourself. You'll have that knowledge for the rest of your life. The 99 will disappear, but you'll have that knowledge for the rest of your life. Uncle Sam will take a nice third of it after I make it, you know. So I'll get 66 and we'll have fun, you know. Shout out to the amazing mods that love learning, East Jordan, Bartholomew, Jay Smurvington. Much respect to you guys. Shout out to Draken Chakraborty, man. Thank you so much for the love, Draken. That's so nice of you. You're the man, dude. Bro, the day I joined your group, I started making money. No joke. I've been in a few groups, but nothing compares to your style. Like ancient Chinese Kung Fu. Shout out to Jay Anon, man. Dude, I just spent years and years doing this. I don't know what these other guys did, but who knows? God, you know, God bless all the trading groups. God bless all the other people out there that are on YouTube. May they all have the blessings I have. May everyone's channel grow like my channel grew. May everyone experience what it's like to have your dreams come true. You know what I'm saying? Everyone wants to start a channel and have it grow. That's what everyone would love. You know what I'm saying? So may everyone experience what the lifers have watched and what I've gone through, and we pray we'll continue to go through. You know, every day we say we're thankful for what we have, so we should be continue to get more. You know, if you're grateful for what you have, you should be able to achieve and be able to receive more. You're open to receive. So I am so grateful for what I have, and I continue to be grateful every single day. So thank you to the Super Chat, $76.24. Unbelievable, right? Thank you to 507 people here on a Sunday night, on a Labor Day Sunday night too. This is a lot of people don't have to go to work tomorrow, right? I believe the markets are closed tomorrow. I believe I'm correct, right? So I believe markets are closed tomorrow. S&P was moving actually though. Maybe they're not. They should be though. Maybe not. Is a bank holiday. However, online banking ATMs, the New York Stock Exchange will be dark. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a trading holiday. Labor Day, we will be dark tomorrow. So there's going to be how are the futures moving then right now? That must have been from, as of Sunday the 4th. Says no. Hold on. Yeah, markets are closed tomorrow. I'd rather Doge trades than be an influencer, but yes, I have dreams. See, I don't consider myself an influencer, you know what I mean? I'm not an influencer. An influencer is someone who's just like, I'm going to sit here and talk about, I'm a teacher, I'm an educator, I teach technical analysis, I teach techniques, you know what I'm saying? I go over my life's passion of teaching. Lifer ruins my sleep every time, man, and I'm here to take your sleep from you. The DXY probably, I don't think the futures were. Agreed. Futures says live, though. The futures were live. I mean, I saw them moving. The ES1 was moving, for sure. You know what I mean? So when we get to that 100K subs, we're celebrating together and all in chat. I mean, 100,000 subs is going to be amazing. It's coming faster than, we're going to rip to 50. Then we're going to rip to 60. Then we're going to get to that 70. I mean, you want it so bad, it's just you're just like, trying to get there. You know what I mean? Trying to get there. It's an everyday struggle, one day at a time. Let's jump into that, Twitter. We got 7 minutes left in the live. Let's take a look. You people did amazing. You people did amazing. I mean, this was awesome. My whole team's probably freaking out over the amazing, amazing interaction we got here. 72 comments. Let's take a look. Where are you watching crypto YouTube? At home, on the phone, at work, or on the computer? I'm just chilling watching YouTube with Peter Griffin and Mark. Marky Mark is annoyed with your impressions of him, but PETA is amused and a little flattered. He said keep it up. He wants you to do a perfect cup and handle. He can long. So that's pretty good, Cody James. I like that. I'm retweeting that. That's funny, man. I like that. Hilarious. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Pretty good. All day long from above. I don't want to be a debt slave anymore, man. It's fine. I'm watching from lunch, Ladyland. Hoagies and grinders, Navy beans, Sloppy Joe. It's funny, man. Visiting mom on my mobile trading station. Oh, man. Shout out to you visiting your mom. Look at his mobile trading station. That thing's cool. I like that. Look, there I am right there. Unbelievable. So cool. Watching from my bed of hopes and dreams. Frankie the legend. That's awesome, man. At home. Shout out to Infinite Crypto. We love you, Brad. You're the man, dude. I'm usually just listening to the live while we sandblast and paint bridges. Thanks for everything you do, and God bless, dude. That's amazing. I'm on the moon when crypto hasn't started, and then I learned to listen to someone. Guess what? I called him to come join me on the moon. All of a sudden, crypto started rising up. And who was by my side on the moon with me? His name is cryptolifer. Shout out to the PS5, future of gaming, bad boy Jella. We love you, man. You're amazing. Watching you on the live. No other TA crypto in the world, no doubt. Respect, brother. Oh, we got to like all these. I got to make sure I like these comments. Like these comments. Like all the comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow, there's so many. There's so many. From the Penguin Club, where I get my happy belly rub. This is horrible. We were watching from our living room television from the whole family, the Penguin Club. This guy's funny, man. The Penguin Playboy. At home in the living room on the computer in my boxers. Okay. On my phone. Then BitBoy during the morning stream while at work. On my phone ride each day from work. Then BitBoy during the morning stream while at work. That line man dude. At this moment, watching from home on the computer, but on the phone at work at times. If you're hosting at cryptolifer, I will attend, my man. Watching you on my phone while I'm walking my dogs. How's that for multitasking? Just be careful. Don't cross the street. In my dairy barn amongst the cows. Never miss listening to your live stream, Sammy. That's so cool that you're with the cows. I wish I was there with you with the cows. I'm at home, supposed to sleep for work at about 2:30 in the South Africa. Had to get up at 5:30, but had to get up for a lifer update. So, man, he's like, dang. Weekly candle closes at home on my couch, at work watching the stream on the phone, charting on the computer, working at Uber Eats, driving and learning. Jesus, be careful. Don't tell my wife or share this, but in bed having fun with my butt in one ear. Phone propped up on the dresser. Let's go. You're so funny, man. Like, you're afraid of your wife. It's like, come on, man. She's not your mom. Jeez, these guys. Working, I love you, though. Working in the field, irrigating. Can't watch, but listen on my phone. I'm delivering Uber Eats in Australia. Let's get it. In the shower of the phone. Man cave trading corner. Dude, this is hilarious. I never thought this was going to be so funny. Stealing Wi-Fi from the local brewery. Got to get it in no matter what. This is like, that's so beautiful, Luke. Where are you there? Arizona or something? That's gorgeous. From my dreams. This is amazing. This is funny, everybody. I love this. At home on the couch, my wife is dressed in a toga, feeding me grapes, enjoying my gains. Wow, that sounds pretty nice. I hope that's true because, I mean, I need to talk to my wife real quick. In a pine tree in a great white north, watching the sunset and your show. Work, work, work. Rihanna voice. Carly watching cryptolifer on the Jumbotron. This is awesome, man. This is funny, man. That's official, bro. I love that. I love that. I love that. We got to retweet that. Fire. Finally, I made it to the Jumbotron. Oh, we got to hashtag that because that could be a hashtagable moment, right? Finally made it to the Jumbotron. Interesting. My team's going to go through these. I guess we got to pick one tonight, right? There's so many. In the swing at the beach, computer home, on phone, pretty much everywhere. It's funny. You know what? I got to give it to this guy who did it. This is awesome. On the Jumbotron, Andrew Tomasetti. If you're not already a cryptolifer, we'd love to invite you in to the trading group for a month, man. Andrew Tomasetti. And I'll follow you here on Twitter as well. You're the man, dude. Thank you so much, Andrew Tomasetti. I like that, man. That took some knowledge. That took some time. You had to actually download something, do a little bit of work. That was pretty cool. I'll give you some credit for that. All right. Working in the IR, man. Ooh. Laptop, so my family can watch TV. Home on TV. Currently on my phone at home. I'm in the shower on my phone. How are you? What? In the shower? Immaculate day, good vibes and content discipline drops nuggets of knowledge every day. Branded. Bang. Wow. Wow. This is on the Chromebook. We're blowing up on Twitter, man. We're trending. You're going to have me trending soon on this if we keep it up here. And this is wow. Twitter is just Out of control. From home, 2 a.m. from Ghana. Bless you, lifer, man. Dude, people, I love this. I love this. This is amazing. Dude, this is funny. What is this? What is this? This is funny, man. Who is it? This is funny. Who is that? It reminds me of that other dude. You know, the dude who does like Money Matters or something. I forget. That's funny, man. My hair was long and it looked a lot like that at one point. That's funny, man. It's funny, man. I can't stop. It's so funny, man. It's just funny. Oh my god, that's funny, man. At cryptolifer33. At cryptolifer33, man. This is too much. You guys are too much. It really ends there? Is that really where it ends, dude? Unbelievable. Like, that's too much. Is that really 70 messages? Did we get them all? I don't know. I felt like we tried. I don't know if we got all. 52 likes, 77 retweets. How many replies did we get to the tweet? 72. You people are amazing. That was funny. This is hilarious. Anyway. SWINGBY does look bullish on the daily time frame. Someone had asked. 4-hour time frame's overbought though. To me, it's the short for Bitcoin, in my humble opinion. You know, look, as they liquidate longs right here, 73,000 in liquidations, getting down to this 19,500 liquidity. There's no liquidity up here. They stole it. They took it away. It's all back down here now. Highly likely we're going to 19,500 from there. We'll see it from there. If you haven't done the beginner course, you definitely should. You didn't read mine. Sorry, man. I tried to read as many as I could. Your laugh is contagious and it makes me laugh, man. Lifer, you're Sammy the man. I'd follow the guy with the hair, man. You're funny, man. Love your laugh, bro, and your hair, man. I'm in the group. Shout out to David Codwell. We love you, man. All right, he's in the group, so we got to get someone else that's not in the group. All right, all right, all right. He's like, I'm in the group, dude. Oh, no, Tomasetti. Yeah, I like Tomasetti. We picked Tomasetti, man. You're the man, dude. We retweeted you, too, so DM me on Twitter, please. Andrew Tomasetti. DM me on Twitter. Teddy, son. Let me know, bro. And you're there with your dad, I believe. It's pretty cool. Look pretty gangster, too, with your dad. Look at that. 333 following. Interesting, right? The guy that I picked. All right. Multiple. Oh, that's horrible. Shout out. Sorry about what happened in Saskatchewan. The Ape Hater Club. What's going on there? A lot of ape controversy. Elongate is proud to announce its first exchange listing, the Bitmart exchange, early this May. Wow. Elongate still. I still hold some of these little annoying coins. I wonder if 2-3 years from now they'll actually still be worth something. I still hold my Elongate. So interesting. So that's Bitcoin in the weekly candle close, everybody. You know where I stand with Bitcoin. You kind of see the levels. I've gone over it till I'm blue in the face. All right. Let me make sure there's no super chats we're missing here. And I'm out for the night. It's 10:02. What do you think about Astrobot's NFT? I don't know much about it. It's kind of on my radar now. I'll take a look at it later. Thank you. You're missing some. Might show off. Refresh. It is what it is, though. That settles it. You have to grow your hair out. I did grow my hair out. My birthday is in a month. I'll join the Lifer group soon. I'm so excited to be a part of the Lifer community. Jump on in. We love you. Laugh on. I still got Baby Doge. I know, huh? All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here as we finish the night off for BTC. All right. We'll take one last gander at Bitcoin, and then we're out of here for the night. I appreciate all your love, support, and the $83 in Super Chat. You people are amazing. Thank you so much. That's very, very nice of you. God bless you and yours for that. So again, the 4 hours getting to the overbought region. Didn't get a lot of push up for the punch up, right? And already got some red candles. Didn't even really get a nice, only got 3 green candles really out of its move in the last 16 hours. So 3 hours curling down on you. 2 hours curling down, in the 1 hour, and they are dumping. And we called a dump on this because it didn't look good. However, we may get held by 19,005. You never know. But my general area I'm looking at is 18,800, 19,002, and really a move all the way down to the bottom of the channel at 18,100. So I'm bearish for the moment, and the 22 hours very overbought too as well. So, and we couldn't get a candle to close above 20,000. And we're back now at 19,800, where we started really. So this has just been the zone, middle zone. So very bearish because the bulls haven't shown me anything. Like, the bulls need to kick in a door for the door to fall down. If the door's not going to fall down, then I don't believe in the bull. So bulls got to show me something. 73,000 in short liquidations as we come down into this region. We're likely to head down into this big gobble of liquidity at 19,500, says BOOKMAP, baby. So everyone, BOOKMAP, you can get a link in the description below and sign up. You won't get a discount any better than that link through my link. So sign up for Global or Global Plus if you want to see where the liquidity lies on the order book and find out where we're most likely to head to get, to fill the orders. All right. That's BOOKMAP. Get you out of a sticky situation when your oscillators really may be pinned or not tell you really what's going on. All right. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you are already doing the right thing. Shout out to anyone that took some gains and made some gains this morning or into today. We still pull gains out of this market, and we're going to continue to stay focused. Focus is your key to success. I'm going to stay focused. You're going to stay focused. And together, we're going to make it through this insane space. No matter where the bottom is, we're going to be here streaming it. No matter what day it happens, I will be here. I love you all. Thank you so much. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. My attitude is gratitude. I wake up with gratitude. I go to sleep with gratitude. Thank you so much for everything. My day was beautiful. I appreciate each and every one of you. What a beautiful Sunday. And I'll see you tomorrow as we bang out the week, Monday at 10 a.m., ready to go like we do every single day, baby. Thank you so much. I love you. Have a good one.